What's up, guys? Real quick before I start the video, as everybody knows, the YouTube streaming thing is a little bit knackered at the moment. So what I want to try and attempt to do, particularly moving forwards for 2017, is that I want to stream more live on Twitch. So what I would really appreciate is anybody that watches this video, if you could click the link in the description and go to my Twitch channel, which I've had for ages now, and just follow the channel and just make sure you've got the notifications turned on, so just when I am streaming that you see it pop up in your sort of inbox or notifications. So my Twitch channel, you can see it on the screen, it's twitch.tv/teabaggergibbon. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. On with the video. Okie dokie then. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here today with another Overwatch video, a slight tutorial, if you will. Apologies, Bipolar Bear, I've kind of piggybacked on your Overwatch 101, but this gameplay happened to me last night whilst playing competitive, and I just thought it demonstrated a point that I wanted to make whilst playing competitive. And there's a big thing I've said about knowing what your role is within a team. I don't know how many times people have seen it where somebody goes as Hanzo on attack and you literally just want to punch yourself in the face because you just know that it's not going to work unless they're an absolute beast, which is quite rare. It's about knowing what the grouping of where your character comes from and knowing how to use them properly. So for example, you've got your attack players that do the majority of the DPS work. You've then got, like I'm playing, the defenders, which I see defenders' roles as slowing the enemy team up. It's not about getting kills. If you get the kills, it's fantastic, that's a great bonus. However, your primary function should be slowing the enemy team from advancing forwards. So with Mei, in the example of this video that you can see in front of you, what I do a lot in this is I'm popping up the ice wall all the time. A, because it's blocking damage, and B, because it slows people coming forwards. So say, for example, what you want to be looking for is choke points on the map. So on this map, one of the key choke points, when they're getting it from the second to the third checkpoint, is basically the entrance. Now, if you can push the enemy team back far enough, what that allows you to do is pop up an ice wall pretty much to the entrance of that section. And therefore, again, it slows everything down. And what that means for your team is that if pretty much most of your team's been wiped out, so you're short-numbered when you're coming up against the enemy team when they're putting it forward, so you're contesting the point and everything, it allows your team time to get back up with the rest of their teammates. So you can then all fully deal the same amount of damage, and you start to put a little bit more pressure and effort into it. And the other key thing with this as well is using your ult at the right time. Now with Mei, she's obviously got the big freeze that she throws out, which traps anybody that's stuck in it. And that's really good to use at clutch periods in time. So say, for example, your team's coming in, but you're the only one that kind of left on the point, and they're really sort of stealing a march on it, and then chuck your ult down and just try and freeze everybody in the same position. Again, giving your teammates time to come up onto the point and help you deal with the DPS side of things. I mean, you can see here what I'm doing is we've got the enemy team pushed quite far back. So from my point of view, the thing that's key about this is that I can sort of survey the situation, and it's not about, for me, rushing in with me because I ain't good enough to do that. It's about doing that, popping the wall up, as you can see it there, as you're supposed to. Again, slowing everything down. It means that you can get your team back up on the point, so therefore they're not trickling back in if a lot of your teammates have been killed and everybody's just getting taken out. There's nothing worse than when you're playing a game of competitive, particularly if you do solo matches as well. So if you're solo queuing and you get into a match, and rather than people playing as a team, everybody trickles back onto the point. And if the enemy team and the entire enemy team is there, you ain't going to wipe everybody out. So therefore, just as you're trickling up, you're just going to get taken out time and time and time and time and time and time again. And it can get severely frustrating. But you can see, pretty much all I did this round was just throw up my ice wall when it was necessary, because it just stops any advancement from the enemy team for about 5 seconds and just makes life a little bit easier for your team, so it gives them a chance to get there. And it allows them to deal the damage, get their ults up. So it just the big advantages of it. I don't know how many times I've watched games where people don't do the right thing. Like I said, where they play as like Genji or something, or they go and play as Hanzo, and what they do is they go stand right at the very, very start of the game, try to take everybody out before they've come out when you're playing on defense, and you're just thinking, what are you doing? You are going to get wiped out within 3 seconds. And it is so annoying because it's like insta-wipe, and it's the most infuriating thing going. People that do that, you need to stop it. You may think you're a god with Genji, but you ain't. Trust me. So like I said there, with Mei, for me, this was just a perfect way of how defense should go and how you should actually do it properly. Again, stopping the trickle coming in and people being taken out on the trickle as they advance to the point, just giving your teammates the time to get there, and so everybody can work together as a team and everybody can help out. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, like. If you are new, subscribe. Thank you.